All right. Good morning, everyone. Right now, it seems we picked up some volatility ever since about an hour ago. So right now, just kind of chilling, waiting to see what price does. However, I am looking for a long, potentially at around the 17,000 mark here. Just waiting for Bitcoin to kind of cool down. I've noticed lately that Bitcoin is kind of shitting in people's mailboxes, to say the least, stopping out a lot of shorts, and then it'll quickly wick down and stop out longs who FOMO'd. Just taking a look at the order flow here, you can see we're getting a huge decrease in OI as we got this spike up. Again, wrecking a lot of shorts, 7.7 million here, along with a lot of longs too. 2.6 million here, and then finally we liquidated even more longs, 4.2 million. So again, just stopping out a lot of people, to say the least. So it's important to be careful. Anyways, what I'm looking at right now is a nice bounce from that golden pocket, and zooming out even more, go to the 1 hour here, you can see it's a nice value area high of this whole upwards range too. So with this, I do believe we are in a strong momentum of an uptrend. Again, we can get these dangerous pullbacks. So it's very important to take a look at the volume in these areas, as it can get you wrecked, to say the least, as noted by these wicks. So Bitcoin, again, is behaving poorly. Anyways, what I want to get into too is my Theta Long. Not really looking the best right now. However, I do have a wide stop on this guy. So again, stop loss at around 88 cents about. And then we're looking to shoot this up on towards this into this trend line. So $1.18 roughly looking at. So right now it is kind of going sideways right now, to say the least, but just looking intraday here, using a fib, we can see we got a nice bounce from the golden pocket. Now it looks like it wants to come down again and possibly take out this low again and then get that move up. But again, not really financial advice, but just something that I'm doing as a short-term hedge, just because Theta looks to be very, very oversold, just looking at the larger picture of things. And really just seems it's kind of popping out a little bit here. Not necessarily blasting off, but popping out a little bit here. So that's pretty much my Theta Long, to say the least. Gold is blasting off quite nicely. Again, large resistance coming in at around the $1,800 mark. So we're about $4 away, $3 away as we're blasting off here. Again, it's always nice to be careful during this large move up. Again, there's a good amount of volume behind this, even though you can't really see the volume, but there's very good momentum behind this, so you might have to be patient a little bit. It's going to stop out a lot of people, so expect a lot of swing failure patterns in that case. But potentially we can get a trade on stream here, depending on if we shoot up to 1800 or not. ES though is blasting off quite nicely. It looks like it wants to go to 41.25. Again, we might get some resistance or consolidate around there a little bit. Might get a retest of this 40.40 mark. We'll have to wait and see again what happens, but still future levels coming forward for ES here. We got 42.70, and then we got 43.60. Again, I'm not totally sure if we're gonna get this far, and really this could be a top two, but again, there is momentum behind this move. So again, these intraday or interweek bear market rallies can really wreck people, so just be careful. I do believe we are still in a bear market, so it's best to be careful and not really invest for stocks the long term here, or short term I should say too. But anyways, looking back at Bitcoin, I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens during the cash open here, as Bitcoin is kind of cooling down here with volume. Again, whenever it picks up volume, I've noticed here, just looking at the footprint bar, it behaves quite not so nicely. But to say the least, just looking at it from a TA's perspective, again, we took out the previous day high and then dumped down, again pushing and creating another weak high in this, along with liquidating a lot of shorts. However, if I were to take a long here, most likely would look to aim up towards this wick, to say the least. But looking on this perspective, there is a possibility we could shoot up towards this daily here, and then that is where a spot we could look for a short opportunity. Just drawing that out here, so we could see something like this possibly, and then get a nice retest of this valley area high possibly, and then shoot up higher. Again, that's just a bullish bias toward that. A lot of people are still bearish, and so again, I do want to see market sentiment switch to more bullish, especially if we get up into this resistance here possibly. We'll just have to wait and see. Again, I do think 19K is in the horizon. Still kind of itching up towards 25K, but again, that's quite a ways away. Still another 30% increase in Bitcoin here, but we'll have to wait and see here. Again, we'll just trade the intraday range and not try to lose money scalping here. So yeah, how is everyone doing? Just went over a brief gold. Again, it seems to be popping up into resistance. Where did it go? Again, this can still truck up a little bit more, a few dollars or so, into the box. And then possibly it'd be interesting to see a retest of 1700. Just looking here. We'll see where a good retest would be. It's kind of annoying that I can't really use volume too much. I've just been using support and resistance. But does look like if it wants to pull back, it'd be 1780 we could look at, or if we tend to lose that, even 1760. But to say the least, a good support level is coming in at around the 1700 area, which again, it could further this rally up again. But just looking at this, if we were to reject from 1800, it'd be a 5% decrease. But nevertheless, 1700 is coming in at pretty strong support here. Yeah, I'm not really sure why volume isn't showing up on gold. Must be something with TradingView. But so far it just seems to be respecting my levels, so that is good, I guess. Again, this is quite a move up here. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a rejection up and towards the 1700 mark. Could be a situation too where we take out these highs. So just be careful of that, especially if you're using leverage or whatnot. But with spot, you shouldn't have to worry about it too much. as this is the gold spot chart. So you don't really have to worry about a stop loss too much. Again, if a good stop loss placement would probably be up and towards this 1814, just in case we do take out that high. That way you can just kind of safeguard yourself, just in case we get one of these and then we get that drop down. Draw that again. Get a drop down towards the 1710 roughly. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at for gold. Pretty quick TA. Not really overthinking it. But yeah, swing filler pattern can happen, to say the least. All right, about 2 minutes before US Open here. Be nice to see volume die down. Seems to be dying down now. Again, this candle was pretty massive, 43 million. Got this drop down. Still very cautious here of 13 million. Yeah, it might be a little chaotic because it is first of the month, so a lot of volume can be injected in, especially by the large players once they start showing up in about 2 minutes here. But end of month / beginning of month, a lot of volatility. It gets pretty exciting to be a trader, but again, you gotta be careful and trade only when Bitcoin is gonna behave and respecting these levels. Any upcoming videos about scalp using DOM? I haven't really thought about that. Again, I don't really use depth of market too much. But yeah, I suppose I could. I haven't really made a video on depth of market, so. Do I trade harmonics like shark patterns and that? I'll start getting into that a little bit more, I suppose. All they are pretty much is just fib extensions and fib expansions, along with fibs to say the least. I am a big fib user. I do like fibs a lot, so yeah, in the future I could start probably showing around harmonics. Again, I don't really trade them too much. It's kind of like using Elliott waves in a way. They are a simple version of Elliott waves, I'd say. Even though some people might not agree with me when I say that, but yeah, the good old US Open here. How many people do we have online here? Again, I can't really give you a good answer for that. It changes over time. But I'd say Golden Pocket and 786 for right now, if that helps you. I've been trying to get people to like come onto this channel and just kind of talk about how they trade. I think that would be good for people to see too. Especially just from people I've learned over the years, early on in my trading career. They have different trading styles, like moving averages, momentum traders. Some of them are pretty successful, even though it may look like they just trade breakouts, but they're pretty on point with that. Even though it's kind of different, I'm not really too much of a breakout trader. I'm a volume trader. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. But again, notice this nice pinpoint bounce from the golden pocket. I'm still being patient of waiting for this retest. However, there is some good amount of absorption going on here. We're having shorts being hyper aggressive here, and we seem to be bouncing from that. So there is a possibility that people can long here. Again, I'm waiting for a little bit of a deeper retracement, but CVD seems to be tanking here. At the moment though, seeing trapped alongs right here, right in this candle. Good amount of trapped alongs here, good amount of trapped alongs here, especially in the point of control of the candle. Again, something to look for in order flow. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, I got you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I kind of have my own unique trading style in a way, so it's something all trader needs to kind of develop, kind of making their own formula of how they trade. EXO is important just because it goes with volume trading, I suppose. Can call me volume slinger. But yeah, I do like volume a lot. It's stuck with me a lot. We'll take a look at Solana here. So Solana, it would be nice to see a good break above this 1450 level. That way this can be a nice uptrend on the daily time frame. So far it's kind of hinting towards it wants to push up a little bit, but we're kind of consolidating sideways here. Ethereum has been blasting off, seems to be doing an intraday pullback, but looking good so far. Again, it'd be nice to see a break above here, 1450. So that way we can see possible move up on towards this $25 level. Again, I'm only really trading Solana spot. It is not too big of a liquid market, about $4 billion market cap or whatever. So you can get stopped out a lot just using leverage. Volume slinger, yeah. Alright, shorts seem to be closing out here. We'll take a look at Link. Link, just a news event. I guess staking is coming out in December sometime here. The staking with it too is that it reduces supply, therefore just creating more demand for the asset. So this could be a news related event rally. I don't really trade with news too much, but see at least. Atom bouncing out of the $9 support level. ADA not really doing much of anything right now. Kind of seems to be in somewhat of an accumulation zone for now. Matic has been explosive. Pretty sharp rejection out of a $1.30. Seems to be going sideways here. To be honest, I was waiting for more of a pullback towards the 66 cents level, just to long it, but ultimately I'm looking at around 58 cents for Solana. Sandbox, hovering around support right here. Again, this would be more of spot trading, not really financial advice. I do not touch leverage or use leverage, and other than the top 10 crypto coins, just due to the risk reasons. C/5 kind of breaking below support here. Not really sure what's going on here. Could be a retest of $7. Again, I'm not really too sure what's going on with it. Litecoin leading the way. I am waiting to take a short at around $95. Ethereum. Again, it'd be nice to see us break out above 1500. That way we can see 2300 in the future. Who knows, it might come for Christmas or not with the Santa Claus rally. And then, of course, the Bitcoin. Oh wow, it was a fib pivot. Very nice. So on these, again, we can expect a lot of volatility. Lately, from what I've noticed, is that we get a spike up and then that move down. So that being said, just going off of past data, be cool to see us blast off on towards 1700, 500, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Just we'll trade this guy intraday here. Seems to be holding that intraday golden pocket here. So I'm waiting for more of CVD to play out here, kind of hinting at some absorption going on. Large limit order in this area here. Just looking at the depth of market on the side here, can see we're somewhat have a large limit sitting right here at the daily valley area low. So always a good sign that we're taking longs below the daily point of control here. But again, I'm being patient here. I mean, EXO just tells you the present, I guess. You can't really predict anything in the future, but yeah, monthly levels do work pretty well. I'm not really sure what you're asking. But yeah, seems like the market's kind of settling down here. Again, a good analogy is don't trade when Bitcoin's shitting in people's mailboxes, or really hyped up on caffeine or whatnot. That is my biggest takeaway of the day. So again, I'm still waiting for this previous day value area high to take a scalp off of. It'd be pretty easy in validation. In this case, I'm more of riding the trend. Just going based off of volume. Nice retest of Valley Area High and Golden Pocket. Seems to be playing out so far right now. I've noticed that's what happened on Tuesday as well before we blasted off. I should have probably closed my short, but got stopped out in profit from Tuesday there. But that was a pretty good momentum trade. You're gonna have to like kind of figure out on your own, but more confluence the better. It really depends on how much risk you want to take, and that's more of a personal decision. Again, in uptrends, you can probably take a little bit more risk in longing. Same as in bull markets. People get lucky making money. It's pretty easy to make money. And then once the bull market ends, everyone loses it. That's really the main reason why traders get sucked in and sucked out. For the most reason, they kind of give up during the bear market. But props to everyone who is still trading right now, especially in this gruesome bear market. I think it's only going to get worse with next year coming. But we'll have to wait and see what the Fed does. Just kind of waiting that out. Looks like shorts are slowly closing here. Again, people can long right now. Just looking at that. Honestly, trade up towards the wick, but more importantly, I'm looking for more of a daily. But this would be a good take profit. 3-to-1 risk to reward, 2. Again, I'm still waiting. Need to have patience. Yes, there are a lot of full-time traders out there, and trading can be a full-time job. Man, that again, I wouldn't really aim for percentage nor profit. When you're in that sort of mindset, you're more likely to take more risks, therefore to lose more money in a way, and kind of lead towards a gambling mindset, whereas in trading you should have more of a probability mindset, and don't let your emotions control your trading, really. So with that being said, just avoid FOMO as much as you can. Meanwhile, this long is looking pretty good. I might take it. on. I'm just thinking. Do we have a vine tail forming down here? Yeah, that's long. Hold on, put in my stop loss here. I do have a feeling we're gonna come down a little bit though. We'll see what happens. Hopefully shit doesn't hit the fan. We'll see what happens. We shall see. We shall see. This might turn into a swing long, but I'm not being hopeful. I'm just riding the trend right now. Yeah, looks good. I mainly take the value area high and value area low, and then point of controls from TradingView, and then in XO, I mainly just look at the previous day stuff. Again, there's trap shorts here. They're underneath water. We'll see if they close and pump us up. The one thing I am worried about though is we come up towards the VWAP and then reject and then get a move up again. Be nice to see a close above the VWAP here. But just need a little bit more volume coming in here. So far so good. So far so good. Let's take a look at dollar. Dollar dumping down nicely. I'm looking for the dollar to come in at 101, possibly. That's really the first support. If not, can probably, let me zoom out here. probably come down to 98. But 101 looks to be pretty strong support, so I am watching that. It's gonna take a while for it to go down. I have a feeling we might go sideways too with the dollar, especially around Christmas time. Gold just touching the green box here. We'll see what it does. We might consolidate up here a little bit for today, so might see some chippy chop. Let's see, really hoping for some volume. Give me volume. Looking good, looking good. Is the music too loud in the background? I tested it so it's kind of eliminates or makes more of a white noise. That way you're not just listening to me or an occasional fly fart in the background. Been lucky my internet hasn't been going out with all the snow. We'll see what gold does here. Try not to overanalyze it here. It's amazing though how much it kind of correlates with Bitcoin though. Created a double top, same as Bitcoin. But this is quite a spike up. Quite an impulse move. Alright, Bitcoin's spiking up here. little rejection out of the daily open here. See if gold starts spiking and consolidating here. I think that will push Bitcoin up a little bit. What's going on here? Again, it's being naughty. It's stopping out people. Now comes the volume, along with my leggy computer. A lot of small trades though. We'll see if we get a retest here. What the heck? Where'd that come from? I mean, yeah, I have a Discord server, but I'm never on it. I'm just watching this. See what is gold doing? ES is pumping up nicely though. There's a little bit of hopium. Wow, these are quite some scam wicks though. Suppose I can get rid of all this junk. Gold does look like it wants to pump up a little bit. This does not look good for a 3 minute on this right here. It's not really a thing I'd short either. Because it is looking spiky. It is looking spiky indeed. Box has been respected though, and gold so far. I'd wait a little bit longer though before he's short. A lot of open interest up here. So far so good, so far. Alright, seems gold is dropping down. Interesting. Seems like it spiked up to this valley area high here. Oh, look at that. Gold is losing the range. Oh boy. Stock's closing out. It's not good seeing this much volume coming in. Be really nice to see this hold. We'll see what happens here with gold. And redraw that. Yeah, gold's not looking good. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut the long. So yeah, with gold, say the least. Looks like it wants to come down towards 1785. Bitcoin falling along. Again, I just lost a box. Yeah, we just lost that box. Yeah, rip that long. Yeah, there's a good amount of shorts coming in here. Daily naked point of control. I don't really scalp too much from that, but this was looking kind of bad. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go down more. Kind of in no man's land right now. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was a pretty sharp rejection then. I would have not taken that trade though. Too much volume for me. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken that one. But it's nice to see gold being respected though. Let's see here. Take a look at Dodge. Quite the it looks like the long I would take is right here. Right here. I'd like to take this guy. Very well. All right. Got an hour stream here. Not bad. But on the way down here, I'll just look to take some trades possibly at the point of control here. So 16,550. Still looking to shoot up towards this daily though, overall. Then that would be a short trade I would take. But there has been a good amount of rejections out of the naked daily point of control though. I believe this one right here, somewhere in here, it was 16,700 whatever. That got a decent scalp rejection out of it. That was from Tuesday. So we'll see what happens there. But I've been noticing a huge spike in that when it comes up towards those levels. Very interesting, to say the least. Anyways, take care everyone. I am done for the day. Alright, see you later. Bye.